Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hyde from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. Now, it's the past, present and future of your love life. If you're interested in that, keep on watching. I've made 3 reads here, the crystal, the flower and the shell. Each one of them has got a deeper dive and extended reading to go with it, which is going to be the future part of this reading. So if you find that the past and the present is your story, you might want to get that for the future part of it. After each of these readings, toward the end of each of these readings, you'll see a link popping up there for those. And you can also find those in the description box and in the comments below as well, a link to get that extended reading. In the description box and in the comments below, you can also find your timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you get into it is good, by the way. All you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Would you like the crystal, this rose quartz chunk? Would you like the flower? Or the shell? Take your pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you guys. What would you like me to do for future pick a card reads? Let me know in the comments below, and how these readings resonate with you as well. Love hearing from you. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do 3 of these pick a card love readings a week. I do a daily energy update for the collective as well, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads. So come along for a mini reading there. You can find the next show laying in wait by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there to get on my channel page. You'll see the next show there. You can find out when it is in your time zone. Click on set a reminder and come along. Would love to see you in there. So take your pick now, crystal, flower or shell, and I will see you in your reading. If you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Let's find out, crystals, about your past, your present, and your future in your love life. Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this if you find that it's your story or could be a story. This time, the extended reading is going to be about the future part of it. So in this video reading, I'm going to do the past, I'm going to do the present of what's going on in your love life, and the future part in the extended reading. So if you're interested in that deeper dive, toward the end of this reading, I'll pop a link for it up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's get some general cards out first for you guys. Crystals, what about their love lives? Memories of the forgotten self. So memories of the forgotten self, this is about things that you've forgotten about, things coming back from the past. Could be talking about a past love coming back as well. Let's find out. What else for general cards for your love life at the moment? We've got the relaxation cards, so chilling out about it. No, this could be like someone from the past that you had some problems with, and you could be chilling out about it now, resolving some things with them. No, let's find out. So the past energies. What is the past energies of the love life of our crystals? What has been going on in the past? Oh, we've got the Page of Cups here. Page of Swords, sorry. Page of Swords is somebody who has been watching you, keeping their eye on you. This could be someone from the past, Ty, that has been just looking out for you, watching you on social media, that kind of thing. Wondering what you're doing now. Could be an ex kind of thing. 2 of Cups, a love offer. So a love offer came in. Maybe someone got in touch with you. I'm feeling like for some of you, someone could have got in touch with you and then you didn't hear from them again. Like maybe chatting to someone about from the past, them getting in touch with you. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you'd lost touch with them and they found you on social media again, were watching you and got in touch with you. Maybe they thought there was something there. Maybe had a bit of interaction, but maybe they departed from your life again. I'm just getting that feeling from some of you that, for some of you, that a short-lived thing. Now, what it could have been here is somebody catching up with you, getting in touch with you, because they've had their eye on you on social media, and you might have instigated something in them, like they might pulled back and to sort something out in their lives. I don't know. Let's find out anyway. How come they're watching you, Page of Swords? So you've got this like secret admirer, but it just feels like someone getting in touch from the past. Someone finding you again. You know, like if you have a dream about someone from the past, or they just pop into our minds, we haven't thought about them for ages. You can put the name in on Facebook, and if you find their stuff, could be. I feel like it's something like that. Someone has done that to you and had a thought about you, then been watching you, checking you out on your social media, and it feels like they got in touch as well, just because that 2 of Cups is there. Why the Page of Swords? Page of Inspiration. They're kind of excited and inspired by what it is that you're doing now, who you've become from the person that they knew before. They're seeing you as like bright and colourful and shiny and doing new things, and they're really impressed with who you've turned into and all of that kind of thing. So they've got in touch. They got in touch with you. Or this is about someone who's just still didn't get in touch and just has been watching you, and are very inspired by you and Ascension and how you've raised up now, who you are now. For some of you, this person hasn't got in touch with you. They might be thinking about it then. But they're seeing how you've ascended, how you've grown into yourself. Like, they're impressed by what you're achieving now. 2 cups. There's kind of a significant love offer, or maybe this was a significant love that you had. Someone that you thought you were going to have much more with, but maybe it fizzled out, or maybe you just weren't ready. This could have been a long time ago, hey? Maybe you weren't ready. Maybe it wasn't the right time for you to come together. Maybe you weren't at the right points in your lives, you know? This could be a long time ago. 2 of Inspiration, there's that watching again in this deck in particular for 2 of Inspiration. 2 of Inspiration is about a crossroads, you know? It's about a decision to be made. I think someone's watching you. Someone from your past. I don't think that they got in touch yet. I think that they have been watching you. They're considering. They're at a crossroads though, considering getting in touch and giving you a love offer, or, you know, saying, shall we meet up? That kind of thing. Shall we go on a date? Even. Could be that. This could be all unknown. Memories of forgotten self. Yeah, someone from the past. How interesting. Duality. So, yeah, okay. So they're in this dual place. They've got a crossroads. They could come in, give you a love offer. They haven't decided on that yet. There's other things that they could do. They could stay where they are instead. Maybe they're dating someone else. I don't know. It could be something like that. Oh, let's find out more. Yeah, I feel for some of you, this isn't someone that has made themselves known to you yet. You know who they are because it's someone from the past, but you might not have thought of them for a long time. It's a forgotten self, memories of the forgotten self, someone that kind of reminds you of the old times. Let's not take that one, let's take these 2. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. It's someone from the past. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised. You may be surprised where it leads. Is this person going to go with the flow? Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Could be some things to sort out with this person. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe they're thinking like, oh, potential love offer here with crystals, but it could be that you just need to sort something out from the past. You know, it could be a law of attraction thing, and they might be mistaking it as future romance. Have you ever done that before? Think, wow, it's going to be on with this person. It's a romantic connection, but really it was just to lay something to rest, to sort something out, to let it go, to surrender it, or to learn something from the past. You know, when like an ex gets in touch and you tell them, like, you really broke my heart, you walked away, it made me feel terrible about myself, something like that. And they say, oh no, it was just that this thing was going on and it wasn't about you at all, and that allows you to let it go. You know, just because of this relaxation card coming out, it feels like you're going to be getting over something from the past. Take a breather. This suggests the same thing as well. Taking a breather. Could be someone that you've had a break with, taking a breather from. This could be someone in the past that went AWOL on you, that disappeared from your life and you didn't know why. They're thinking of coming back in. Very much on at a crossroads there, though. They're not sure about it yet. Because they're going through this duality. They've got someone else, is what I'm feeling. Got someone else, so they're not quite sure. Effort and freedom. Yeah, so they could set themselves free and they could make the effort in this. But I don't feel like they decided of whether they want to yet, because they've not set themselves free. How interesting. Yeah, I wonder, let me know in the comments below, do you know who I'm talking about here? Did they get in touch with you? Or not yet? Like, guess you wouldn't know if this is your reading or not. Well, when I do the present bit, you might figure it out. Floating on air. Of course, this is the past, so they were holding themselves back in the past. Floating on air, feeling really good, and openness. So you're making them feel really good. They do have this positive floating on air, feeling like this could be it. Like maybe I did the wrong thing, letting crystals go in the past. But you know, it could be about the circumstances at the time. Say if you were teenagers at the time, it might have not been the right time. You might have had other things that you needed to live in your lives, to get to know yourselves, to love yourselves more. And it could be something coming back around. Well, in your present energies, you've got the sun, so a lot of happiness. You're in a child feeling happy. So in your present energies, maybe they've come in and it makes you feel very happy. Temperance, but you got the waiting card there. Waiting, one step closer. For some of you, this is one step closer. So there could be communication going on between you two now. Maybe not meeting up yet, but one step closer. And it's making you feel very happy that this person's back in your life to some extent. The sun. The sun. So this is someone that you know from years ago. He's been watching you. Maybe not been forthcoming, but they're thinking about being forthcoming. They've made some kind of move towards you to get in touch, but not gone all the way is what it feels like. But now it's making you very happy. Yeah, revealing themselves to you. Seven of inspiration, they're coming out, they're letting you know. It makes you feel very happy. They're letting you know, I'm thinking about you. I remember those old times. It could be that kind of thing, and the reminiscing could make you really happy. This could be you remembering all the things, all the good times that you've had and all the synchronicities along the way, and it could be making you feel very positive about this person too. Yeah, because it feels like someone that you thought that you were going to be together with maybe long ago. Anyway, slow but steady, and integration is behind that. So slow movement toward each other, maybe very slow movement, if this is someone from your childhood or teenage years as well, for some of you. It doesn't have to be, it could be someone just from a few years ago, but there's a definite slow approach here to integrate your lives again. It's going to take a slow approach. Yeah, we've got temperance here, which is the slow card. It's the patience card. One step closer is what I was hearing. Wow. Music Voices is the King of Swords. That's about clarity. What made me say wow is this. Four of inspiration. This is very grounded, celebration toward a commitment, marriage card. Getting clarity about that. Maybe you were the one that they always wanted to marry, but circumstances had it that it wasn't the right time because of other commitments or just timing in life. It just might not have been the right time. But now you seem to be getting clarity on this. Maybe a commitment coming in here, but slowly moving toward that if it's the case. Slow movement toward commitment. I do get this strong feeling that you might be seeing the synchronicities around this relationship, whatever stages it's been in. You could have more in common now. It might surprise you that you've got a lot of things in common now, even though your paths diverged. What's behind that is anger. Wow. Yeah, maybe someone that made you angry in the past. And getting clarity about, getting clarity about a marriage here. It's going to take time. Someone get married to someone else. Someone make the wrong decision here. Have they got like a karmic partner that they're married to or they got married to? Is this someone in your past that chose someone else? It could be. And it made you angry. Maybe they're angry with themselves now for doing that. Oh, this could be tricky. Yeah, this could have you needing to take time for a resolution here to find forgiveness and kind of come to terms with what you've both lived. But they're getting clarity about that now. Circumstances could have kept you guys apart. I don't know, maybe a person got someone pregnant, they got married to them, and it was a long time that they were with them, and it was kind of the wrong decision for them, it was the wrong decision for you, and you might be realizing that now. Trust was broken. Trust was broken in the past. Transformation occurs through acceptance. So there's some need for you both to accept the past, even though there's something not right about it. This is something seemed to go wrong in the past. Circumstances had you apart, and you need to let that go. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So it feels like you're at this stage where you're happy that they've got in touch, but there's a lot to let go of in the past here. If you can have a future together, or if you can just let it go, and if this is a resolution from the past and just resolving that in your hearts. It feels like you're headed toward coming together. Maybe to come together, or maybe not to come together, maybe just to sort this out, but it feels like you need to have it in your hearts to come toward each other again to find that resolution. Either way, well, we'll find out in the future bit what's going to happen in this story. I'm not thinking that this is like recent stuff either. I'm thinking this is from a long time ago. We've got some kind of a past relationship healing going on here. But it's someone, I do feel like they've got in touch already. I feel like in the past they were just keeping their eye out on you and all of that. And now in the future they've actually got in touch. I mean, the present part, they've got in touch with you. They reveal themselves to you slowly, steadily. It makes you happy. Oh, but they got married to the wrong person, didn't they? Don't we all? First marriages. Yikes. Attend to the details. So I look very deeply into all of this. Attending the details. Take this really slowly. Get clarity on all of this. Attend to the detail. Talk about it a lot. Especially the way that they made you feel in the past. Get it all out there. There's a chance to find resolution and forgiveness and to leave things in the past. Not by ignoring it, but like by going there and talking about it. I don't know, maybe the years have passed and you're much more mature now and you're able to communicate much better than you did when you were together. Support. This is a supportive person. And it feels like the universe is supporting you in that as well. You've got mystery and daydream. They could be what you've been looking for. Hey, you're not sure. They could be what you've been looking for. This is reminding me of stuff that I went through years ago when I thought my first love. We got in touch with each other again and I thought, wow, he was the love of my life. And yeah, I thought, well, maybe it's it. Maybe it is coming back around again. And it didn't in the end, but we went through a very important stage in thinking we were coming back together, of talking through things. It's exactly this energy. So you could have someone about to reveal themselves to you from the past, or they've just revealed themselves to you from the past, and this is the universe supporting you in letting go of something. And your daydreams could be thinking, yes, well, maybe this is it. Maybe this is the one that I was always supposed to be with, but they were with someone else. They got married to someone else. Mine did. Well, okay. What else in the present? You have healing. Yeah, there's a lot of healing going on within this relationship. A time to heal. Expectations. So your expectations might have changed. What's important to you now might be different than what was important to you in the past when you were with them. And it made you feel unwanted. Yeah, you took it badly. You took it badly in the past. What happened with them? And it's a time to resolve this now. And it could be that you're coming together. Well, let's find out in that deeper dive. If this sounds like it is your situation, this is a very particular one, isn't it, for some of you? If this sounds like it is your situation, you want to know what's coming in the future, crystals, then get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below. And I'm just going to do exactly the same thing again, but I'm going to do it for the future. Let's find out what's going to happen in all of this. It'd be good to have some clarity on that, right? It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. Now, that email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Promotions is a Gmail thing. So check in those places. In that email, you will find a link to the crystal, to the flower, and the shell. If you click on that crystal on a device, that can open a PDF. In that PDF, you will see, amongst other things, a picture of a video. If you click on that, if it doesn't take you to a video right away, just try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click on that like button down there and leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you guys. And click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there as well to hear more from me. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week, and I would love to hear your ideas of what you want me to do the pick a card reads on as well. Let me know in the comments below. What else? Oh, I also do a daily energy update every single day of the year for the collective too, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in. I do mini reads in there, so come along sometime. You can find that by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there, and on that page you will see the next show laying in wait, so you can see when it is in your time zone, and you can click on set a reminder there as well. So come along sometime. Would love to give you a mini read. Thanks so much for watching again. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this, and if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you, flowers. Let's find out what's going on in your love life, past, present, and future. Now, in this video, I'm going to do the past and the present part of it. And if you find that this is your story, or could be your story, then you might want to get that future part of it. That's going to be in an extended reading. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, you'll see a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get into it. Some general cards first of all. What is this reading all about? This love reading for you is about the awakening. It's about waking up to something. What else is this about generally? And then I'll get into the past. What is this about? An adventure. An adventure that you had, an adventure that you're about to have. New adventure, waking up to a new adventure, or waking up your adventurous side again to have a new journey now, a new relationship or a new chapter of your life with somebody. Let's find out. So, what's the past energies? Past love. Oh, wow, reminiscing card. This is the card, 6 of Cups, the reminiscing card, but it's also about past loves. It's about twin flame soulmates, very strong connections, reminiscing in that kind of a happy kind of way, looking back, feeling good about something. What else is in the past? So you could have been reminiscing. Someone could have been reminiscing with you. You could have been having dreams about someone in the past as well. The world, a cycle is completing and a new cycle wants to start. Someone coming back? Someone that you've got a past with here, someone that you feel is your soulmate, your twin flame, and a cycle needing to complete so that you can have a fresh start. So you could be in separation from someone, but kind of feeling good about them. 6 of Cups, so this is the past energies. 6 of Cups, someone who's your soulmate, your twin flame, kind of a reminiscing in a very positive way, looking back with fondness. The Empress, wow, because they loved you and you were expected to have something together. You were expected to birth something together, maybe have a family together. They loved, respected you. Feeling the Empress. They felt like you're the Empress. Twin flame, soulmate, divine feminine, 6 of Cups. Maybe your divine masculine hasn't stepped up into divinity yet. So maybe they are your twin flame, but they've not sorted stuff out yet. You could have felt ready when they were in before, like you've already in your divinity as the divine feminine now. Yeah. What's behind this? Burden. Oh, yeah, okay. So this is the past energy, right? So you've got this twin flame soulmate kind of an energy, someone that's very important to you in your life. You're feeling that very strong connection with them. And you know that you're the divine feminine. You're ready for this. You've sorted your stuff out. You're ready. You know yourself. You're doing the self-love thing. Your life is good. And you're like, I'm sure I've got a connection with this person. I feel like that they're my soulmate. But they're not yet the divine masculine. They're not yet stepped into that energy. And if I were to move forward with them, I would be burdened by them because they've still got some burdens there that they've not let go of. So it's like, I'm ready, they're not ready. What's going on here? The world. A cycle needs to complete here. What's the world card out here for? See, a person's got to complete a cycle first. Yep, they've got to put those burdens down. There it is. they've got burdens, they've got roles and responsibilities in their life. They've not yet put it down. So they're not stepping forward as the divine masculine yet, because they're not putting those burdens down. They've got stuff to end in their life first before you can have a cycle complete. And that could be a new cycle, I mean. A cycle's got to be completed before you can have this new cycle with them, this new chapter with them, this new adventure with them, right? And so that could be really confusing. It could be really confusing for you in the past, because if they're truly our partner, then shouldn't they match our energy? Yeah, but sometimes we on catch up. You know, sometimes we can be the leader and they can be the follower, or they can be the leader and we can be the follower. We're not always exactly on a level. And it's perception that's behind that. So, perception. They've got these ties, these burdens that they've got, these responsibilities. It's not conducive to a relationship with them, is it? That needs to complete first. Well, that's your perception. What's their perception about it? Are they holding on to those responsibilities, saying, no, I need to integrate these things? It could be a deal breaker to you, but you might be perceiving things very differently than your person, so there's a bit of a clash there. And that's, you know, often if we don't want to confront things, I'm kind of talking from their point of view now. If we don't want to confront things, when someone tells us, hey, you need to let that thing go, we've got a resistance to that. We've got a resistance to letting go. So they could be coming up with all of these excuses of why they can't or why they don't want to. A difference in perception there. But I'm getting this clarity from you that you know that cycle needs to be complete first. So this could be someone that wanted to add you into their lives. But then the more you got to know them, the more you realize, like, they can't, because they've got these other roles and responsibilities going on. Like, you can't move forward into a relationship with me when you're still in a relationship with someone else. Or you can't have this life with me when you've got that old life there. Like, you can't come and live with me when you've got that house there and those kids and that wife. You know, it's that kind of a thing. They've got something to sort out first. And you were made aware of that, and you probably pulled away from them as a result of it, giving them space to sort that thing out, if they will. But it feels to me like they haven't even said that they will, or they might not have instigated that. They might just be coming around to realizing that they need to do that. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So your person's not joyful and you see them being unhappy in that situation that they're in. And you're trying to tell them, like, you deserve happiness, let that thing go. We could be really happy together. But they're choosing the drudgery or something. I think it's because they made a decision. You could have a person here that takes their responsibilities heavily. You know, that like, if they've made a choice, then they'll stick with that choice, very loyal kind of thing. You see that they deserve to have joy, and maybe they're a people pleaser. Maybe they've been looking after everyone else and taking those burdens on, and you know, and you're like, would you just set yourself free so we can have some fun now? Heavy situation. Could have a very traditional person on your hands here. What else? What else in the past energies? Find a balance. There's a need for balance. Yeah, maybe you're both right. Hey, there's a need for balance. They can't let everything go, but they need to find that balance. They need to find the balance of how to move forward here, taking with them what they need to take with them and leaving behind what they don't. It feels like your person has got this barrier in the brain to even looking at it. I don't know, this could be a situation like they've got kids and a wife. And of course they know that the kids are going to be part of their lives, but they might not have seen that they don't have to have the ex-wife and the family business and all of that. They maybe haven't seen a way out of that to have the kids being part of their lives, but allowing themselves this joy as well. The freedom from some of the responsibilities, for not all of them. So there's a balance to be had, a new perception here. It feels like you might be giving your person space now. We'll see in the present bit, but I'm getting this definite feeling here that you've needed to give your person space to figure that stuff out, because there's no amount of telling somebody when they're in that resistant place. You can tell them, like, set yourself free, or you need to do this, but until they've got it right in their head and they can see a way out of it, it's like you telling, to them, it's like you telling someone to stop breathing. It's like, well, I can't. This is something I need to do. I need to breathe, you know? Then they've not found the space in their minds of how to take with them what it is that they need to take with them and leave behind what they don't. It's all very enmeshed is what I'm feeling here. So caution, any kind of your telling them sort this out, or pushing them will cause them to back off even more, because it's like that. It's like it's almost like, you know, if it is like kids and wife that they've got, or like marriage partner and kids that they've got, they might be hearing what you're saying or your energy of the kind of the deal breaker kind of thing, and they might be thinking you need to let your kids go, and they're not going to let the kids go, right? But it feels black and white like that to them. The more you push, the more they'll pull away. Because it feels to them like you're telling them to let go of something that's very important to them that they cannot let go of. But I don't feel you are doing that. I feel like you're seeing that it's like, well, it's easy. You just get a divorce and you sort that stuff out, and then you have a new relationship with your kids. It might seem simple to you, but it might not seem simple to them. It could be that they're from a different kind of a culture, or their family's kind of got a different way of doing things, or they just feel locked into me. What else? So they're very cautioned about this, and even more so when you push them, or I'm not saying that being pushy. I don't feel that at all. I think you're just putting your point of view across, but they're feeling that as a kind of a push thing. Anyway, patience, yeah. So they're taking the time to figure this out in their minds. It's not something that comes easily to them because it's an alien kind of, they don't see the way forward to letting these things go, but taking with them what they want to take with them. They don't see a way out, hey? Or they haven't in the past. We'll find out what's going on in the future. So, drought, yeah, they could have financial worries at the moment as well. Things just not panning out for them. It's not easy. They want commitment, and they might be in a commitment already, and they're wondering how to. They might have a lot of commitments, yeah, a lot of them, with this Ten of Inspiration. So, how do they reconcile these commitments and bring in this new commitment too? It feels overwhelming to think about it. It's feeling overwhelming, like they're completely overwhelmed when they think of that. Like, how can I add to this already too heavy load kind of thing? But they think they're beautiful. They feel this kind of a pull to have this beautiful, joyful life. There's a part of them, of course, the soul's crying out saying, yes, you can have this joy. I mean, our souls are our higher selves. They don't want us to be in unhappiness and burdens and responsibilities and all of that. They want us to be joyful, and there is a way to it. But sometimes if we're like in our heads too much and we're trying to figure it out, that can be the worst. That's the worst way to go kind of thing. That's what really kind of hinders us. Well, that's your past. Oh, it feels tricky. Feels like you're ready, and it's very tricky for your person, and that'll be hard for you to deal with. What about the present energy? What's going on right now for flowers in their love lives? Stalemate, is it? It feels like you can't move forward. You're waiting on them, or not waiting on them anymore. It's like, oh no. Are they ever going to move forward? Let's see. Okay, you've got the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Someone's getting clarity about this now, of where they've planted the seeds, what they're putting their efforts into, the effort that they're putting in. Oh, it feels like your person's getting clarity of where to spend their time and their effort and their energies. The person's finding a way out of this and planting seeds for the future and nurturing that. They're getting much clearer on it now. They're getting some clarity. The tower's falling. They realize that this is going to be a shake-up. That's what it is. There's got to be a shake-up. They're realizing that there's a tower moment now. So something is happening now. A tower moment. The universe is stepping in. Either your person is realizing that they can't smoothly transition from one relationship to another without the shit hitting the fan kind of thing, without the tower. It could be that There's going to be some disruption in the life, right? They can't make everyone happy. I feel like you've got a people pleaser on your hands here. Someone that takes their responsibilities gravely in a way. They take it very seriously, which is a good thing, right? But then you see, you're like, great, got someone that takes responsibility properly, kind of thing. But then you see an overburdened person in front of you. It's like, well, take your responsibilities seriously, yes, but you've got to let go. You've got to realize where it's not joyful and it's not a good situation anymore, and then release them. We need to know when to let go of those responsibilities too. Anyway, it seems like they've got clarity now of what to spend their time and their energy in, so that it feels very forward focused now. That they might be sorting things out. They might be actually putting in plans for the future, to end that cycle, to start it. So they are actually taking action now of where they're putting their energy. They've got clarity on it anyway, and it feels like they've made a bit of a shift of where they're spending their time, their money, their energy to get things going for the future, for their future happiness. So they are taking action on it right now. You'll be pleased to know. What's behind this? Reunion of souls. They want to come back together with you. It very much feels like you've pulled away from them to me, have you? Let me know in the comments below. You pulled away from them to give them space to do this, or you just realise, like, this isn't happening. I need to back out from this. But they've got a tower moment here, so something's going on. Something's ending in the life so that they can be happy. They can't be unhappy like this anymore. And so you pulling away from them could have made them even more unhappy, of course. If you're there for someone that has got these other responsibilities, you could have been making them happy enough to carry on, kind of thing. And when you back off and you realise this isn't happening, I back off, back my energy away, you leave them in their old situation again, and the unhappiness really hits home. When you're out of the picture, the unhappiness really hits home. So this tower, the shit's hitting the fan, kind of thing. They're feeling it, and they want the happiness back. They want you back. Well, they're going to have to make some moves then, and it feels like they are. They're kind of prioritizing things now, but they're struggling with it. It's not easy for them, this. It's big. It feels like you've got a very kind of stable, sturdy, maybe fixed sign kind of a person. They don't like change much. I mean, human beings don't, but your person in particular takes a long time to change their mind about something. And they're struggling to put themselves first. They could have people around them that are, advocating for their own happiness. Like, no, you stay there. You keep on doing that thing for me. You keep on making me happy. Your life is not your own. You've got to do this for me. But they're definitely prioritizing what they want now with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Swords. They've got clarity about that now. And they could be really seeing people's true colors that are around them as well. You've got freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. They've just got to want it to be, right? They've got to get to that point where they know that there's going to be disruption, and I feel like they're getting there now to set themselves free from all of this. It's like being born again from this lotus. And lotuses, they grow in the mud. They grow in like really disgusting water, right? And like marshlands and stuff. But there, being born again, naked, like, and this, the sun's out there and there's a rainbow, and it's like much, much happier times. Your person's been in a lot of drudgery. They've kind of got used to that heaviness, Whew. But they're coming out of it now. They're releasing control. Oh, they're releasing the one that's controlling them. So something's had a hold on them. Someone and something has had, I think, it's not so much that they've had a controlling person around them, but they probably have. It's not so much that they've had controlling conditions around them, but they probably have. The problem here is that their mindset makes them susceptible to being controlled very easily. Now, you be careful of that, because if you want to step in and take control, they wouldn't want that, right? Because they've experienced that. So release control. You need to let this play out. You need to let them make their decisions and let them let go of those things by themselves and let them come to you. And it feels like that's happening now. Now, you might not know about it yet. You might not be seeing those signs. But if you're saying, yeah, to what I'm saying, like, I've pulled away, I've left them by themselves, it doesn't surprise me that they've not got happiness at the moment and that things are falling apart, because I did back off and I realized it's good. It's very good, these energies. Respect. So respecting yourself, respecting them, respecting your space, giving each other space. It feels like your person needs space. They need to deal with things by themselves. Why? Because they're so very easily controlled, and we don't want to go from the frying pan into the fire kind of thing. Having you take over, and you don't want to do that either, you know? Yeah. What else? So respecting where they're respecting where you're at. Got gifts for each other in this situation right now. So what is the gift for you in this situation? It might be of having the strength to trust, to back off, and to give them space and give yourself space. The gift in this might be for you to realize that you're stronger than you thought, that you can do this and you can do what's best for you as much as you want this person. It's kind of not like this. Not like this. They've got to step up, otherwise they're not worthy. So this is like you stepping more into this, even more into this Empress energy. That's the gift for you of really acknowledging, respecting yourself, and there's a gift in this for you in the current situation. It's good for you. It might feel unwanted at the moment because it feels like they're sorting stuff out and they're not yet coming in. It feels like they're doing that quietly, not involving you here. It feels like your person will want to sort the stuff out and then come to you once they're in control of it themselves. It feels like your person needs space in order to gain control themselves. There's someone that likes to be in charge, knowing what they're doing. And that this is why when you push them, makes them feel out of control, they want to run away. You're best giving them space. That's what they want, is your patience. They want that space from you. And you might resonate with that yourself as well. You might work fast. You might get clarity best with space. Most people do, right? We've got responsiveness here. So in the present, yeah, they could start being responsive. So you might hear from them. You might get a response from them. What else? In the present. So you might be hearing from them very soon or around now. Getting responsive there. Defensiveness. But there's some defensiveness about them. So remember, as they're going through the letting go of this old cycle, they're going to be defending their stance, not because they want to keep that stuff in. It's not that. It's that they need to go through their process of letting go, and they definitely need to be in control of that themselves, especially if they're moving away from a controlling person. It's like they need to step into their divinity. They need to step into their sovereignty. They need to step into their taking responsibility for it and taking the lead in their life. To be that divine masculine energy, but also to be single and independent and ready for a new relationship, to be ready to fall in love. So they're getting there. It's very complicated for this person. It almost feels like too complicated. Like they make things very complicated. You could have a very serious person on your hands here, and they don't throw caution to the wind. Oh, that's not this person at all. They take things very seriously. They will get there. They might need some time to get there. Yeah, well, let's find out in that future reading. How is this going to pan out? What's happening next? In the deeper dive, I'm just going to do the same thing again, but for the future. So let's find out, shall we? If that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive for the extended reading for the future part. I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. And you'll need to get your email address right when you book in for it, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So type that in very carefully. You're in your inbox. Your email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. If you're on Gmail, you've got a promotions folder, check in there. In that email, you'll find a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on that flower on a device where you can open PDFs. In that PDF, amongst other things, you will see a picture of a video. Click on the picture of a video, and if it doesn't take you to a video right away, just try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. I love hearing from you. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there as well to hear more from me. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week. And so if you've got any ideas of what you want me to do the pick a card reads on, they are for you after all, let me know in the comments below and I'll do that reading for you. And Yeah, click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there as well to hear more from me. I do a daily energy update every single day of the year for the collective. I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads. So if you've got a burning question for your higher self, you want some specific guidance for you and your situation or you and your person, come along in there. It's by donation for those reads, mini reads in there. You can find the next show by clicking on the Be Healing channel thing down there. You will see the next show laying in wait so you can see when it is in your time zone. You can click on set a reminder button there after you've clicked that subscribe button along with that notification bell and get reminded you can come along live and I'll see you and I'll do a mini read in there for you. So there you go. Thank you so much again for watching. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell, and this one's for you, shells, I'm doing a past, present, future love reading for you now. In this video will be the past part and the present part. And if you find that this is your story, or could be your story, then you might want to get the future part of it, which will be in an extended reading, the deeper dive. If you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, I'll pop a link for it up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get you some cards out, shells. Let's get you some general cards out first. All about your love life at the moment. Let's see what's going on in your love life, what it wants to talk about. In Shell's love life, what have they got going on? Let's find out. Cards are slow coming out. Is your love life going slowly at the moment? Oh, there we go. Past lives. Interesting. So you've got a past life connection here. This is what we're talking about. Someone maybe from your past in this lifetime, but it's someone that you've had past lives with before. So someone that you feel a very strong connection with. Someone who's dear to you. They're making you feel curious. So this could be someone that you've met recently, making you feel curious because of this feeling that you've known them before. Resilience and cuddles, feeling very emotionally attached to someone, cuddles, but resilience, hanging on in there for some reason. So you might have a strong belief that this person is your person and you're hanging on to that because of some kind of an emotional comfort that you have with them. Let's find out more. So what is in the past energy with this past life person? What's the past? King of Cups. So it's someone that loves you. So it feels like not a love at first sight kind of thing, but that kind of an energy of that instant connection, and the love is already there, you know. There's something deep about this relationship. Your person felt it from the start. When they met you, they knew that there was something, that you were important to them. There was something in this connection, and the love is there right from the start. So they loved you right from the start, felt something for you right from the start. There's a strength in this as well. I feel like your person saw you as a very strong person, or that this relationship is, there's a strong feeling there. There's a strong connection between you. How interesting. You both could be very strong people and be really vibing with each other in that way. King of Cups. So someone loves you right from the outset. Muse of Materials. A very stable person. Maybe someone stuck in the ways as well. 2 kings here. So someone, it could be a mature masculine and someone who's quite rigid or stuck in the ways. Could be successful, but they're feeling this connection with you straight away. It could kind of shaken them up somewhat, because it feels to me like they've got a very stable life and you've come in and it shakes the life up. They're like, well, I wasn't expecting that. Maybe they were, you know, a happy enough life, very stable, thought that they knew everything that was going on, and then they meet you. I wasn't looking for love, but here they are. Here's Shell, and I'm feeling something very strong, very grounded. See, you've got a very grounded person here, very stable, do the same things every week, that kind of thing. Could be a fixed sign that you're talking about here, that I'm talking about here. Okay, strength. Why have we got the strength card? Wow, very important relationship, wanting to give you a love offer. shaking their lives up though. You've come into the life, you've shaken them up because of the strength of feeling that they've got for you. There they were, in this very fixed kind of a life, thinking that nothing would change. You enter the life and it's like, whoa. It changes everything. The strength of feeling behind it makes them feel like you're the one, that they want to give you this love offer, significant love offer too. There's a healing energy in this. It's moving them beyond. Okay, so your person is very kind of set in their ways. They thought they had life covered. They're like, I know what life is. It's this, it's that. I've got myself into this nice groove, and this is what life is about. The universe and the higher selves goes, oh, you do? Do you? You think you know what life is about? Well, I think you need to be shoved into some healing now. You need a shake-up in your life. There's way more than this. You're too young to be settled so much like that. There's so much more ahead of you. Here, I'm going to stick a shell in your life, and they're going to rock your world because you're going to feel this. I know it could have a soul contract with them as well. To come in and shake their lives up like this. So don't feel bad about that. Like if you're really rocking someone's world here just by showing up, then yeah, don't worry about it. You've got a soul contract to do that. To go on in there and shake the world up. So they do feel like you are their betrothed, like so there's someone that they should be with, someone that can get married to. Could be a recent thing. I don't know how long ago it was. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So you have shaken this person up. I get this strong feeling that they weren't looking for love. They might have already been in a relationship or just really settled in their life, in bachelorhood or something like that, and just not be looking for it. Certainly won't expect. They could have given up on love. They could even be in a relationship and have given up on love. So just staying in a relationship and just thinking, well, relationships don't work, so I might as well just stay in this one and make the best of it and live this happy life, going and seeing my friends, doing my golf, or whatever it is that they do, just living their lives. And it feels kind of despondent kind of thing. It definitely feels like the universe has stepped in to shake their lives up with you. Step up and lead. They've got a leadership. Ooh, they've got a leadership energy. Yes, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, strength. They've got a leadership. They're meant to be a leader. You're coming into the life to shake them up, not only in the relationship category, but also to snap them into stepping up, giving more to the world, leading in some kind of way. Your person could have things to do here, and you're going to inspire them, or you have inspired them to do that. So you're shaking the world up in a big way. They're some kind of a leader, so they need to start something new, a new business, or be a politician, or something like that. They've got that, and you're sparking that in them. You're inspiring them. So there could be something in what you do as well as who you are. It doesn't just spark their heart. It does that too. But you spark something inside of them. You're waking up that soul part of them that you're actually here for more than this. You're waking them up. You're snapping them out of this slumber that they've been in their lives, this rut that they've got themselves in. This kind of uncomfortable, comfortable rut that they've got themselves in. Unbalance, the yin to the yang. So you balance each other up. They've got something for you as well. It's not just you for them kind of thing. You're not going in as the teacher. They've got something to teach you as well, and it could be about the stability. So you could be more flighty, kind of taking risks, more adventurous, and they could be very stable kind of an energy. Or vice versa, take this if it resonates the other way around as well. Yeah, someone could have come into your life and shaken it up like that too. But you balance each other out. There's something very fortuitous is what I heard, but very balancing about this. It could work really well together. You've got the stuff that they haven't got and vice versa. You've got the stuff to wake each other up from whatever you've been missing in your own lives. Yeah, I feel like you have got your life, you maybe further on in your life purpose stuff than them, and you're waking that up in them. Maybe they're further along in something else, I don't know, and they're waking that up in you. What else? In the past. Joy. You bring each other joy, so you make each other feel very happy on the inside. It's that inner child happiness kind of thing that, yeah. Oh, sensuality as well. There's a lot of attraction between you. You can feel something again. Your person might have not felt anything for a while. You've got things to offer each other. There it is. You do. You have gifts for each other here. What a good energy. I like that. So what about the present energy? That's the past. What's going on in the present energy in this connection? 10 of Wands, I need to put down the burdens. Maybe you're both putting down burdens at the moment, extricating from yourselves from your previous lives so that you can start an adventure together. Hierophant, wow, commitment. So very much on the edge of commitment there. Kind of suggested in that 2 of Cups cards there, because I was feeling a strong, this is my person. This is the person I'm going to end up with. Kind of feeling it. They're showing up as good energy there anyway, with that King of Cups and the King of Pentacles there. It's husband material, wife material. 10 of Wands, putting the burdens down. How come? Right now you're putting your burdens down. You're freeing yourself up to be with each other is what it feels like. Past burdens down, setting yourself free from old things, I don't know. So you can reciprocate. So this could be a money thing. You could be freeing yourselves up from past burdens of your financial stuff, freeing, I know, where you're living, or businesses, or money that you've invested with someone else. This could be about a settlement, divorce settlement kind of thing, freeing up money there. But past burdens, especially around money, are being let go of now. So this is, this is compared to flowers. This is a similar reading to flowers, but flowers had way more to let go of. This is just the financial stuff. So your person could be in a relationship already or still be married. You just need to sort that financial stuff out and separate that stuff out from their past. Yeah, sorting that out now so they can have a future and be reciprocal. So in other words, freeing their money up so they can actually invest with you is what it feels like there. So they could have property with somebody else, and before that they can move in with you and have that new start with you, they need to have the money, they need to have their finances sorted out from the past. Because they want commitment here. They want to give to you. Wow, Queen of Emotions, yeah. Now you're both on the table. They're the King of Cups, you're the Queen of Cups. They want to give to you, they want to commit to you, they want to make you happy. A very stable person, so once they've decided that, they're going to give you a lot. So that's where they're at right now. They're sorting stuff out, putting burdens down, sorting the financial situation out so that they can come in and commit to you and give you. They want to give to you and make you happy and look after you and nurture you and all of that, take care of you and provide for you. They want to protect you. They want to be the divine masculine. We're talking about a divine masculine here for sure. So they're making the moves there. And you've got letting go behind that. So they're letting go of stuff so that they can do that, so they can come in with this commitment. This is someone that's holding back, and they're sorting the stuff out, and then when they're ready, they're going to come to you and say, sorted all of this stuff out now. And they're likely to come in, say, with a big offer, like an engagement ring or something like that. This is someone that knows that they want to be with you. Someone from a past life. Now, they might not be communicating with you about this stuff at the moment, because there's probably someone that takes control of these things, and they'll sort it out and then they'll come to you. Don't make decisions based on guilt, on what you think you should do. For it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So they've let go of the guilt. They've let go of the guilt, and that's not fueling them anymore. They're just doing the right thing by them now, making themselves happy. I wasn't picking up that it was guilt that were keeping them in this situation. I was just getting that they were very fixed kind of thing. I wouldn't call it guilt. I was picking up that energy that they'd maybe given up on life, but not so much guilt. Anyway, They're not making decisions based on guilt anymore, what they think they should do. So they're kind of breaking free of, they're setting themselves free. Yeah, maybe in the past they had like some restrictions or some choices that they made that were kind of locking them in more than the money stuff. I don't know, they could have kids or something. The kids could be grown up and moved out now, just be of the age where they're adults now, and so they don't have that tying down, so they no longer need to make decisions based on guilt or any of that responsibility kind of a stuff. And now it's just about the money. For some of you it'll be that. But putting most burdens down anyway. What else? Embracing the flow of life. So it is a new chapter in life. So now they're embracing the flow. They've gone from that very stuck, fixed kind of an energy to embracing the flow of life. It's a new chapter. I'm getting this feeling like they are coming to terms with or realizing it's time for a new chapter to start now. It's time to let go of the past and move into this new chapter with you. Is what it feels like. And they're just getting themselves ready for that. What else? Forgiveness. They're hoping you can forgive them for something. I don't know. What have they done? So that guilt could be about you. I don't know. Maybe this started off and they were kind of pretending that they were free, but not realizing that it's straight away. I don't know. I feel like that they did realize straight away that you're the one for them, but it might have taken them some time to really believe that, and then they might have felt guilty for not for leading you on. I don't know. It could be that. I don't know what they've done. But they need your forgiveness anyway. Maybe they weren't kind of upfront about the burdens that they've got. I'm not sure. But there's some healing to do in this situation. So you need to heal this with forgiveness there. It's between you two. This is about you two. It's not about the past. Well, it could be healing if they didn't tell you, if they weren't upfront about the stuff that they're going on in the past. Anyway, new adventure. Yeah, they want to have this new adventure with you. This is someone that is ready for that. It feels like someone that thought kind of the life was always going to be the same. Then you've shown up and it's like, well, actually, yeah, I can have a new adventure now. It is time to change my life now. Withdrawn at the moment. Withdrawn and sorting something out at the moment. So they've pulled away from you to sort this stuff out. What else? Using. Using. So they could have someone around them at the moment that's got some kind of a hand in their finances, someone that's using them, someone that's trying to keep them there in this stability because they've been benefiting from their stability. This could be a business partner, it could be an ex-wife, ex-husband, it could be just someone that's got something about their money and they quite like that stable position that they're in and they don't want them to move out of this. So someone is causing them some trouble at the moment for them trying to sort out this money stuff and put these burdens down and get their money out of something is what it feels like. And that's what's going on at the moment. So even if you're not hearing from them, they are actually making moves at the moment to come in and reciprocate with you. So they're getting ready for that. If that sounds like it is your story or could be a story, shells, then you might want to get that deeper dive for the future part in this. I'm just going to do the same thing all over again, but I'm going to do it for the future and find out where this is headed. If you want to find that out too, then I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So type that in very carefully. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check those places first before you email me, because I'll just tell you the same. Just check those places and it will be in there. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on that shell on a device where you can open PDFs. In that PDF, you will see, amongst other things, a picture of a video. Click on the picture of a video. And if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you guys. Does this ring true to you? Is this your story? You let me know. And tell me about the meeting as well, because that sounds pretty exciting. It sounds pretty full on, like instant recognition of each other kind of thing. Rocking your world, rocking your heart kind of thing. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week and would love to know what you would like me to read them on. What would you like me to do for a pick a card read? Let me know in the comments below as well. And I also do a daily energy update as well for the collective, so watch that on my YouTube channel. And pick a card reads, you'll probably find one up there right now as well to look at the next one. And what else? I go live 3 times a week as well. On here on YouTube. I'm hungry. My brain's stopping working. So if you want to come along to that show, I do mini reads in there, so you might like to come along. I'll pop a link for it now. You can click on the Be Healing thing down there. To get on my channel page, you'll see the next show laying in wait, so you can see when it is in your time zone. You can click on set a reminder as well down there. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell as well to hear those reminders of when I go live. So there you go. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. And if you're doing neither of those things, click on that one and watch the next or one of the old pick a card reads there. And I will see you next time. Bye.